your girl Madison and welcome to the Mindset. Or welcome back to the Mindset.
Girl, you do you, baby, live it up.
So in today's video, we're going to be talking about persuasion and the roots of persuasion. Have you ever been watching a video, whether it be like a political debate, a YouTube video, a TED Talk, or even watching something on the news and wondered, okay, what is it about this message that's so damn persuasive? Is it what they're saying? Is it how they're saying it? Or maybe is it even what they're wearing? Fact of the matter is, it's all of the above and then some. And if you want to know how to be more persuasive, watch the rest of this video. Also, before we get into anything, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot for the YouTube algorithm. So go ahead and give me a like, give me a comment, give me a subscribe, all that shit. You know what to do. Follow me on my social media, which I'll have linked down below. And now let's get into the video. So as it pertains to persuasion, there's two different ways. There's the central root and then the peripheral root. Now, as it pertains to the central root of persuasion, that one is more so comprised of like the normal components. As for the who, the what, and the who is conveying the message. In this case, it's me. The what is obviously the content of the message, as in what I'm talking about. And the whom of the message is you guys, the target audience, the demographic. Now, all three of those things need to be intact and mindful if someone wants to achieve a central root of persuasion. That one has to do more so with staying consistent with what you're talking about in the message and not drifting off the side tangents, making sure that what you're saying is being conveyed in the correct way. Studies show that it's much better and more effective to be personal with things rather than impersonal in terms of conveying a message, because you want the audience to feel connected to what you're saying. You don't just want to hear someone saying, oh, every 5,000 people from this remote random location, yada, yada, yada. No, you want to hear an individualized story. You know, if someone is able to tie an emotion to the message that's being conveyed, they're more likely to be persuaded by it, because now they are connected to it. It's not just, okay, someone's saying words to me, but no, it's, oh wow, this is relatable, or oh, I know someone who went through this. And another way to convey central root of persuasion is to, of course, like I said, maintain relevance, be mindful of who your demographic is, and connect with them. If you can make a connection to someone or to who you're talking to, that definitely increases your chances of being more persuasive on a central root. Now, when it comes to peripheral root of persuasion, these are the other aspects of it that are very important but not centrally important, in a sense of someone's attractiveness, someone's credibility, and how confident someone sounds while they're talking. Now, if someone is talking, and even if what they're saying is fully factual and everything like that, if they're not making eye contact, if they're like stuttering a lot, or maybe if they're like doing a lot of like different kind of octaves and stuff, or like fidgeting, and they just seem like overall like nervous, like they don't really know. I guess like if someone doesn't like, I guess like know what they're talking about, like they may use a lot of filler words like or like, or not making eye contact, or like squinting. You can obviously tell that they're not super engaged. Maybe they're trying to, maybe they did know what they were talking about, maybe they were fully confident, but something happened. There's a disconnect somewhere in regards to what they're talking about, what they should be talking about, and how they should be conducting themselves, versus the other way in which they, like, I guess, fell off focus. Because who's gonna listen to that, right? You want to give them a chance, for sure, but after a while, it's not nearly as persuasive as someone who's directly speaking to you. Everything that they're doing sounds tactful and impactful and mindful, intentional as well. And that's another way that you're gonna boost persuasion, if you sound very cool, calm, and collected with what you're saying and how you're saying it. You know what you're talking about. You're not fazed by the audience. You're just saying what the fuck you gotta say because you gotta say it and you're passionate about it. The crazy thing about this is the fact that I'm recording this video knowing good and damn well I literally have to be at work in like 15-20 minutes, and I'm sitting here and I'm gonna finish this damn video, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Another way to increase your peripheral root of persuasion is through attractiveness. Now, for someone to be attractive, it actually plays a very key role in someone's persuasiveness, even if what they're talking about has nothing to do with attractiveness. Now, obviously, if someone is talking to you about how to be a good model, how to be a good actress, how to do your makeup better, how to take better pictures, or something like that, yeah, someone being attractive is very impactful, because obviously they're attractive, they're well kept, they know what they're talking about. At least they seem like they know what they're talking about, right? But with anything, being attractive, hair done, nails done, everything did. I mean, you don't have to be dressed to the nines just to convey a persuasive message, but it definitely does help. Because psychologically speaking, people pay more more attention to those that are attractive, whether they are physically attractive and like beautiful or handsome to look at. They may be tall and brooding, so they seem more persuasive because they're also kind of scary, I guess. So that intimidation factor along with being attractive is a boost as well. For men, speaking in a deeper voice. For women, of course, speaking in a higher voice, but not too high. If you talk in a voice that's too high, people also may not take you seriously. So speak in whatever form of voice that is most comfortable for you, but that sounds most natural, but is a little bit amped up at the same time. Depending on who your audience is, what you're talking about, how persuasive you want to be, and how imperative it is that they understand the message. Keep all of those in mind if you want to increase your peripheral route of persuasion. Another way to increase it is obviously credibility. If you're someone who people know you to be knowledgeable in like beauty or something like that, and then you go and talk to them about basketball, they may be like, who is this? They don't know what they're talking about. This is not their field. But that's where the sleeper effect comes in. And the sleeper effect is basically, it starts out little and then it gains credibility over time. Like if someone is like a beauty guru and they all of a sudden want to talk to you about sports, you may at first be thinking, yeah, I'm not going to pay attention to them, like they have no idea what they're talking about. But then as they continue to talk and if every other aspect of their peripheral route and central route of persuasion is set up, it's going to gain in credibility, and the other factors of credibility won't matter too much. That possibly may be why you see some celebrities or social media influencers doing commercials for things that overall don't have much to do with the content that they usually create. Like an actress can do content of like Fenty Beauty or something. They may not always do beauty related videos or lingerie related videos or skin related videos or whatever, but because they're a celebrity, you're already gonna have that in your head like, oh shit, like I admire them, they're big, they mean something to me, so I'm gonna listen to what they have to say. Even if what they have to say usually has nothing to do with what they usually do. LeBron James can do a sponsored post for lipstick and people are probably gonna buy it because it's still LeBron James at the end of the day, right? And he can do whatever the hell he damn well pleases and people are still gonna be persuaded by that. Another aspect of persuasion, going back to the central route, I guess you could also probably tie peripheral route into it as well. But another aspect to boost your persuasion is of course making sure that what you're saying has vivid imagery with it. So if you're able to tell a story that's vivid, people can imagine it, people can tie a form of emotion towards it, or at the very least be able to very clearly visualize what you're trying to tell. If it's easy for the audience members to visualize what it is that you're trying to say and you're properly conveying that message, they're not only hearing it, but they're also cognitively thinking about it and being able to paint a picture in their mind. That can boost your persuasiveness as well as making sure that the message is tailored to the audience. Another thing too, make sure that what you're saying, you're confident about it and you're comfortable with it so that it sounds natural when you're saying it, because you can say whatever you want to a person, but if you don't even sound like you believe the words coming out of your own mouth, who's gonna believe that? So not only is it important to sound confident in your words, but your body language should also match it as well. Me personally, I talk with my hands a lot, so regardless of what I'm saying, I'm gonna be talking with my hands and incorporating that as well, because at that point, you sound more like a person who's speaking rather than a person who's just trying to say words. If you're a person who's just trying to say words and you're speaking like this and you sound very monotone and you're not really moving, some people are gonna listen, some people are gonna be receptive, but overall, who's trying to hear that? You're gonna get bored super quick. These are just a few examples to the roots of persuasion. If you guys want a more detailed video, let me know and I can get into all the nitty-gritty details of it, but I hope that this gave you a pretty good idea of it. And yeah, like I said, if you guys want more, definitely leave it in a comment down below and I'll make a more detailed video explaining the roots of persuasion and everything else within that. I kind of wanted to keep this video a bit shorter because I don't really feel like going through a long ass video and editing a long ass video and posting a long ass video. So we're gonna cut this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media, share the video, do all that other good stuff. It means a lot to me and you never know who else is gonna want to see this. So spread the word as well. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Stay covered. Do what you gotta do to be successful. Wear a damn mask.
Girl, you do you, baby, live it up.